How to start an online business in South Africa or any country in 24 hours without any experience, without any investment, and without any capital. Let's go. The first thing that you want to do is that you want to find a big problem that you can solve. Now think about it. Every single business that you know that is doing well is solving a certain problem that others are willing to pay money to be solved. For example, KFC. Why do they keep opening up stores everywhere? And yet it's cheaper to go to the supermarket and buy some chicken and then make it for yourself than it is actually to buy from KFC. Get small portions and get small chips. The reason why they're doing so well is because they are solving the problem of time. People don't want to spend time cooking for themselves. Convenience, rather than having to go to the shops to buy a chicken and then buy some oil, put it in the pot, take 2 hours cooking it, you can have your food ready to eat in 15 minutes. So that's just an example of a business solving problems that others are willing to pay for. Now, this video is not about KFC or cooking chicken, but how to start an online business. The simpler way of finding problems that you can actually solve is by using AI to give you inspiration and direction. Simply go to ChatGPT and create an account. If you don't know what ChatGPT is, type it out like you are seeing on your screen. Go to Google and search for it. You will find the OpenAI website, create a free account, and then it's going to allow you to ask questions. You're going to ask ChatGPT and say, give me a list of digital marketing services that are needed by businesses online that they are willing to pay money for. Then ChatGPT is going to start thinking and it's going to give you some different ideas that you can use for starting a business. As you can see, there's search engine optimization, there's pay-per-click, content marketing, social media marketing, email marketing, web design, conversion rate, online reputation management, etc., etc. Now, I totally understand that you might not have a clue about any of these and what they mean. And that's the beauty of this method that we're actually using to start a business fast. The next step is for you to simply choose one of these, and then that's the business that you're going to be running. For example, in this case, I'm going to choose web design and development. In other words, I'm going to start a website design business, even though I've never designed a website before in my life. The next step that we're then going to take is that instead of us learning how to do website design, we are going to find people who are already professional website designers who can make websites for businesses that don't have websites. And so we're going to be using this website, which is called Fiverr.com. And it's basically a website where freelancers come and register here and they present their services. And then people from around the world can actually come here and buy the services of the freelancers from this platform. So as you can see, they offer so many different types of services: programming, graphic design, digital marketing, writing, translation, you name it. So going back to that list that we created with ChatGPT, it doesn't matter which service you're going to choose from here. The chances are 99% that you will find someone who can offer that service here. Now, back to website design. I'm just going to simply search for website design or website development. And then Fiverr is going to show me different people who have designed websites here and have actually got some results for some other businesses. So what you simply need to do here is just simply go through some of these and look for, first and foremost, someone who has done a lot of work. Number two, they've got lots of great reviews. 4.5 and above, or 5-star if it's possible. Number three, they've got good pricing. For example, I'm seeing this guy here who is charging from $80 a website. And as you can see, he has 5-star rating and he's done 731 jobs. Then here's another one who's charging from $195 and he has 5-star rating again, and he has done 557 jobs. Now, let me tell you, there are thousands of freelancers here. You don't have to overthink it. You just simply need to choose one or two. The next step that you need to take is that you need to look below this video. You will see a link that is titled Fiverr Affiliate. And you're going to click on that link and it's going to bring you to a page that looks like something like this. On this page, you basically can become an affiliate of Fiverr. Meaning that if you sign up on this website for free, you can actually recommend services on this website. And if someone buys those services, you're going to be earning some commission. Now, to show you what type of services you can actually promote and how much you actually will be earning, you can promote Fiverr, the platform as I've just shown you. Then there's Fiverr Pro, and then there's the logo maker. What exactly does that mean? If you go directly to Fiverr, like I just showed you, and you choose one of these freelancers, and then you promote their service, you can earn 25% of their first order. In other words, if someone pays this one guy that we chose $1,000 to build a website, you are going to be earning 25% of that first order, which is $250. But now you might be thinking, Marshall, how will he charge $1,000 and yet his price is at $80? It's because these people put estimates that my pricing starts from $80. But what people do is that they come to the website and then they specify what exactly they need. And then depending on their needs, the freelancer then gives them a price and says that this is the price. So this is just how much it's starting from. And in fact, if I click on him, you'll see that he has a basic fee of $80, he has a standard fee of $290, and then a premium fee of $490. So you can promote marketplace gigs or you can promote pro services. And as you can see, for the pro services, you're going to be earning 70% off the first order and then 10% on all future orders. Pro services simply mean that you are still on the Fiverr website, but there's this button here that you can click on, and then it will open up all the pro services, meaning that these are people who are verified and actually recommended by Fiverr, the platform. And you notice immediately that all the prices have changed from those $80 prices we are seeing. These people are now charging $2,010, $1,500, $395, $750. It's because they've got more experience and produce more high quality work. The last thing that you can also promote is the logo maker, meaning that you can simply share a link with people who don't have a logo for their business, and they will use the Fiverr logo maker. And if the process is successful, you are going to be earning $30 for simply telling them about the logo maker. So these are 3 different ways that you can actually earn on Fiverr. You can choose to go with one of them, or you can choose to go with all of them. It's up to you. So this whole process is called affiliate marketing, and you're going to be making money by simply recommending these freelancers on Fiverr. But there's another way that you can actually double your income. And the way that you can do that is by actually paying these freelancers on Fiverr, and then you go directly and look for clients, and then you charge them more. For example, if the total fee that someone on Fiverr is going to charge you $500, you can find a client who will actually pay you maybe $1,500, and then you just simply pay the guy on Fiverr, and then the $1,000 balance that's going to be left is going to be yours. It's a process called drop servicing, and I've been doing it for years. Then I'm just going to link to a couple of videos about it that I did over here, but I'll also mention them in the description of this video. But please do note it's a bit more advanced, because you would need something like a website, and you need a few more days to actually set it up. But I'm just telling you now so that you can actually see the potential of all this that we are talking about now. Now, once again, click the link in the description of this video, which says Fiverr affiliate, and it will bring you to this page. And then simply click on join now and register with your name, your email address, create a username. Normally, I'll just put my name and my surname together as one name, create a password, choose account type. I normally go for private because it might ask you for more details if you say company. And then do you have a main source of traffic? I would say yes, because I have a YouTube channel. For most people watching this, you just say no because you don't have any traffic. Country, English, and Skype address if you have one. Click on next, and then you are good to go. Once you've registered, this is what you're going to see. This is your dashboard that will tell you how much you actually have earned. You can see your commissions here. You can see how many people have clicked on your links. You can see the rate at which people are clicking your links, how many people have actually registered. So basically, this dashboard will help you to run your business. So what you then need to do is that you need to go back to Fiverr and look for the service that you say that you want to promote. For example, this was the first guy that I found, and I'm going to be promoting him as my website designer. What I'll then do is that I will come here to the top of this URL section, and I'm just going to click on copy like this. And then I'll come to Fiverr dashboard here, click on where it says marketing tools, click on where it says default and deep links. Then I'm going to click where it says deep link here, and then I'm going to paste that link in there, and I'm going to click on save. Then I'll click here where it says view details. Then I'm going to click right here by the side and open it up in a new tab. And then as you can see, it's going to bring me back to that page of the guy that I chose. Now, this step that we took here was very important, because if you just use all these other links that Fiverr will give you, it will take someone directly to the Fiverr website where they have to choose their own service. But like we say, that we want to focus on people who do website design. So you just following this simple process that I showed you. Every time you copy this top link, it will take people specifically to this website design service that we have chosen. So quick recap, we have found a problem that people have, and we chose website design. Number 2, we have found someone who can actually do the website design service. Now, the next step is that we need to go back to ChatGPT and ask it another question so that we know which businesses we should actually approach. So in ChatGPT, I'm going to say, I have chosen website design. Give me examples of businesses that I can approach that are in need of website design or a website design upgrade. When I say website design upgrade, what I mean is that they already have got websites, but then they need their websites to be improved or to be made better. Because you find out some of these businesses, their websites were maybe created by a 10-year-old who was learning how to do website design. And then that's what they're using to run their business. And normally, like, the business owner is very old, so he doesn't know what a beautiful, proper website should actually look like. And as you can see, ChatGPT has given me some ideas: local restaurants, boutiques, real estate agents, health and wellness centers, medical and dental practices, legal services, non-profit organizations, educational institutions, etc., etc. But now, just going through this list, I can see that these are the most common businesses that most website designers would actually approach, meaning that chances are very high that someone has already tried to offer them website design. So I'll say to ChatGPT, I want you to go more in depth and give me businesses that most website designers would not think to approach, but are a great niche to focus on. Then as you can see, it's giving me even better ideas. Niche hobby shops, senior care services, pet services. I like this one. In fact, I think I'm going to use this one. Local historical societies, agricultural businesses. That's another good one because most farmers don't have websites. Craft breweries. I live in Cape Town where there are so many different wine farms, and I'm just realizing from reading this that majority of them don't have websites, etc., etc. The next step is then to start reaching out and actually getting clients. And so there are two ways that I'm going to show you. The first one is going to be the simplest and fastest way. In fact, if you do this, you can probably get a client even on your first day. And then the second one is the more strategic, technical way, which will help you to get clients on a long-term basis. So the first thing that you can do is that you can just go to your social media profile. It can be on WhatsApp, it can be on Facebook, it can be on Twitter, it doesn't matter, as long as you've got some people who are actually following you on that platform. And I don't mean that you have to have lots of followers like Marshall. You're simply going to make a post and say, hey, friends and family, I'm excited to announce that I'm starting my own website design business. If you need help with designing a website that needs a website for their business, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm offering great discounts and promising to do a fantastic job, especially for you, because we are friends and family. And then you post that. Now, let's say that on WhatsApp, you have got maybe 50 contacts and you post that on your status, and then different people see that. Chances are high that maybe one person might just reach out to you and say, I need help with that. Or they might recommend a friend, a cousin, a neighbor who was talking about getting a website. But the point here is that there is someone that you know who probably knows someone who needs a website, or they need the website themselves. Another thing that you could do rather than just posting directly on your status or making a post on social media is that you can actually message all the people that you know, for example, on WhatsApp, or if you go to your old email account that you've been using for years, you actually discover that you've got contacts that maybe you have not even spoken to for a long time. You can email them and just let them know. The message doesn't have to be perfect. Why this method is effective is because these people know you, and most people who know you will just want to support you. So don't try and complicate it. It really is that simple. Do it, and who knows, you might just get your first customer that first day. The second more technical way that you can actually get clients is by using Google Maps. So remember, I chose and said that I want to focus on pet services, mainly pet grooming and animal trainers. So what I'll do is that I'm going to go to Google and I'm going to search and say pet grooming near me. Then Google's going to show me these results like this. I'm going to come in and click where it says more businesses. And then all I simply need to do is go through these different businesses that appear here. And I'm going to be looking for two types of businesses. Number one, the businesses that don't have websites. For example, if you look at this one, which is called Tidy Paws, you'll notice that it says website here. But then if you look at the second one, it says Rough Diamonds. And immediately you notice there's no website that's displaying. The reason why there's no website displaying is because Google can identify whether they have a website or not. And so already this is my potential first customer that I can reach out to. Now, if I just click on the name there, as you can see, I can find more details here. For example, I can click on call and I can get their phone number. And as you can see, the phone number is also appearing there. Plus, I can actually see their address here, meaning that I can actually walk to them and offer website design services. So I'm just going to keep searching through all this list here of different companies that don't have websites. Here's another one that I've seen again, and then I can offer my website design service. Number two, I can look for the ones that already have got websites. Like this one, let me just open the website. And then when I go to the website, I will see whether it's a good quality website that needs improvement. But now you might be thinking, but Marshall, I don't know what a good quality website looks like. Keep watching, because I'm going to explain to you shortly how you can actually know how a website is good or not, so that you can actually know which businesses to approach, which businesses to talk to. So don't leave this video yet. So from just looking at this website, it's a beautiful website. So I'm not going to say anything to this business because their website looks great. Now, in searching for more websites that I actually can improve, I found a few more companies that I can actually reach out to. For example, there's this one. This kind of looks like a white barcode, and then there are footprints at the back there, which make it kind of hard to read through this. And as you can see, the website is complete like this. It looks like it was done on a Google document. If you compare this website to this website, this one is beautiful and amazing, and this one clearly it's not doing okay. And then there's this one here at the top. It kind of looks like it's okay, but then if you go down to the bottom, you notice it's just bright red that's unending, and it really looks terrible. So these are examples of businesses that I'd actually reach out to and an offer to build their websites for them. The next question is, now that I've identified these businesses, how do I get them to become my customers? The approach that we're going to be using is that we're going to be sending emails to all these different businesses, offering them design services. So once again, we're just going to go back to ChatGPT, and then I'm going to ask it and say, I have chosen website design for pet grooming services. Write for me an email I can send to business owners offering them website design services, and use the following format. It's going to start off with a catchy subject line. Going to have an introduction, problem, introduction, the benefit, decreased risk, and then call to action. And then ChatGPT is going to write up an email that I can copy and paste and send to all these different website owners. And as you can see, ChatGPT is following the format that I asked. Subject line, transform your pet grooming business with a stunning new website. Introduction, hi business owner's name. I hope this email finds you well. My name is, that's going to be your name there. I specialize in creating beautiful, user-friendly websites for businesses like yours. In today's digital age, having an outdated or non-existent online presence can significantly limit your ability to reach new clients, etc., etc. So for me personally, I know that business owners are very busy, so I would ask ChatGPT to write this again, but make it shorter. If you want, you can actually take a screenshot of this so that you can get an idea of what your email should be looking like. But it says subject line, boost your pet grooming business with a professional website. Hi business owner, I hope this email finds you well. My name is so-and-so and I specialize in creating stunning user-friendly websites for pet grooming businesses. I found your pet grooming business online but noticed you don't have a website. This means you're really missing out on customers who can't see what you have to offer visually. A professional website can showcase your services, allow easy appointment bookings, and display customer reviews, helping you attract more clients and grow your business. We'll work closely to design a website that meets your needs with no upfront payment required until you are satisfied with the final result. If you're interested, reply to this email with yes, let's talk about it, and we'll schedule a free consultation. Best regards, your name and your company. The thing that I might change here is where it says with no upfront payment required until you're satisfied with the result. I'll probably just change that and say, we will work with you until you get the desired result. So now that we've got an email structure that we want to use, feel free to test this out. Ask ChatGPT to give you different subject headlines and test them to see which one will get you the best results. Now, the next step is then to start reaching out to businesses and actually start sending out this email. And to find these different businesses, you just simply go to those different websites that I was showing you, and then you can search for their email address. For example, this one, here's the email address. I can copy this and then send it from my email address. On other websites, you will notice if you just scroll down to the bottom, there's normally this section here which says contact us. You can enter your name, your email address, and then put the message there. Or you can just search on their website. You see here's their email address. But now remember the difference in the message. The message that we wrote said that we noticed you don't have a website. But then for these ones, they already have got a website. So your message should be that they have got a website, but then it's not helping them to get clients, or that it's not visually appealing. So make sure that you understand the difference between the two there. And ChatGPT can help you to come up with both messages. Now, to answer a few questions that you might have, all this you can set it up in one day, but like any successful business, it takes time. So if you want to be successful in this, you must be prepared, first and foremost, to take your time reaching out to different companies. Don't expect people to just say yes for you to build their website on with the first email that you send out. Lots of these businesses get hundreds of emails every single day. And it's a well-known fact that sometimes you have to send hundreds of emails just to get 2 clients. Sometimes you have to send thousands of emails to get 10 or 20 clients. But the point here is to not focus on how much hard the work actually is to do, but to focus on, once I get that one new client, how much money can I charge them and how that money is going to change your life. Because most people assume that most businesses just have customers like this, like this, like this, like this. But for all those adverts that you see them putting, all those emails that they send out, all those posts that they make on social media, a small percentage of people actually say yes and buy a product. And yes, that small percentage is actually worthwhile. So in other words, what I'm trying to say to you is that you must be prepared to put in the work. Don't just send 5 emails, not get a response, and then say, no, Marshall, it doesn't work. It does work. You're just being lazy. Number 2, like any business, the people who succeed are the ones who have got the most knowledge about their business. I've just explained to you how you can start a business in a day. But for you to really grow and succeed in this, you'd have to grow your knowledge about this. For example, what if someone asks you something about website design that you don't have an answer to? The best thing that you can then do is go and educate yourself more about the business that you want to promote. It doesn't just have to be limited to website design. In fact, I want to link to a video right here, that will teach you 6 different websites where you can actually go and learn high income skills that can help you to earn a lot of money. And you can learn these skills for free. The point is to educate yourself, gain knowledge, and then that knowledge is the one that's going to help you to earn more money. And then the last question is, Marshall, have you actually done this, or you're just telling us nice stories? If you check on this YouTube channel for the past 5 years, I've been trying different businesses. And the 2 that have helped me succeed the most are, number 1, affiliate marketing, which is what I explained in this video. And then number 2, drop servicing, which is what helped me to buy my first car, to make my first R1,000,000, and to grow in the online space. The evidence is there on this channel. The results are there. This is what pays the bills every single day. If you're not yet a subscriber, make sure that you hit the subscribe button so that you'll be notified every time I drop content like this, designed to help you to grow financially. Also, if you like this video, please show your support just by hitting the like button. It helps so that more people can be exposed to this video content. And make sure that you check out these videos next that will show you where you can get free courses and also how you can earn more income online.